Alright, welcome to a Guild Wars Golem video. This video is about the upcoming Winter's Day content patch event thing for December 2012. Today is December 4th. So in about 10 days. Usually I make videos for myself about what I was doing in Guild Wars 2 so that I can remember and look back on it later. But this one's about the future. I don't have any Fraps content for the background on the event because it hasn't happened yet. What I wanted to talk about was what I hope to see in the event and what I hope not to see. Hopefully not seeing the thing that I don't want to see. I'm hoping. So let's see. It's it's gonna be the December content. We had the Lost Shores in November and Halloween in October. September didn't have anything because the game just launched. So we've had two content updates, patches, distributions, and I think ArenaNet, being who they are and being the innovators and trying the new stuff, and I think they're learning as they go along, and they're really they're really in touch with their community. They're on the forums, they're throwing up stuff on Twitters, and they're just doing a lot of stuff, doing Reddit AMAs and stuff like that. So as they do these things, they're sending out surveys. I think they really care about the community, because the community, I think, myself included, really cares about the game. And so that's just a great relationship right there. And being someone who really loves the game, yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. So let's see. Let's talk about what worked, what didn't work, and how the Winter's Day event can work and avoid some of the problems from the other events. So let's see. The Halloween was good. What worked in Halloween? The skins were really cool. The scavenger hunt was fun. The jumping puzzle was great. I love that thing. Yeah, I love the Norn and the huge char in there, because it's like, this is so annoyingly hard. And then once you figured it out, it's like, okay, it's like muscle memory. Yeah, it was just a really fun event. I really liked Halloween. And then they extended it with the hat, and just like in Guild Wars 1, we got the little helm. So I thought that was nice. I really liked Halloween. What didn't work was the skins and the Black Lion chests and some of the minis and some of the crafting. And I say that because you had ArenaNet trying to please the people who are gambling. It's like, oh, I didn't get the skin. Yeah, it's just a rare chance to get it's gambling, right? And so, you had a lot of complaints about that, and yeah, some of the scavenger hunt was fun, but it wasn't accessible to all players. I mean, everyone could do it, but you couldn't do the second half of the scavenger hunt. unless you're like level 30, 35, 40, to get into those areas to get the book, which was kind of like, nah, you know. You could get the first green book, but the second green book wasn't as easy to get. The second flaming book wasn't as easy to get. Also, some of the bugs, you know, left and right all over the place. Chests dropping massive amounts of loot. Some exploits on hiding, but I don't know if that was just like trying to rush to market and get that stuff out, or I don't really know. Maybe it was just a massive amount of people testing it where they couldn't do it in-house. So, but yeah, there's some problems with Halloween, and then of course Lost Shore had a lot of problems. I don't, that was bug central. I don't even know what that event was. I know the carcass stuff like that, but like get the conch and the guy's girlfriend and something. I don't know what the story was because I couldn't do the event. So, yeah, the Fractals of the Mist, that dungeon with the whole ascended gear and the craziness involved with that. That's a whole nother video, but yeah. So and then everyone is in Lion's Arch. There's super lag. Yeah, there were a lot of problems with that event. The one-time only thing, which happened here in Tokyo at I think maybe 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, and then ended around maybe 2 or 3 hours later, which was like 7 in the morning. So yeah, that wasn't very good for us. So there were some problems with the way they handled the events. Free content is free content. It's fun. It's great. I still love to play the game. It's not like, oh, I hate this game. I'm never gonna play it again. It's like, oh, that didn't work. So I'm gonna go do something else here. And I've got so much to do. I got so many alts and so many things to be doing that's like, well, okay, well that wasn't working, so I'll go do something else. But okay, well that's another topic. What to do in Guild Wars. So what I'm thinking, what would be good for the Winter's Day event would be to avoid some of the problems from the last two events. So the skins on the Halloween items. Now you can put those skins in the Black Lion's chests, but you're gonna have the same issue with, like, oh, I spent $100 and I didn't get a skin, so I hate this game. Which is okay, or you can craft it, but you need like super high level crafting and all this other materials and stuff like that. It's like, well, that's a lot of material just to get a skin, but they are skins, and it's almost like a legendary or half a legendary or something. But in Guild Wars 1, of course, you have the candy cane shards, and you go over to the candy cane lady and you give her and you get like a really cheap wimpy bow, or some daggers that the stats were so low they weren't maxed out or anything like that, and there was no transmuting them into something else, so I guess it was okay. But low spec items might be or an easy way to craft the items might be a fun way to do it this time around. What really I think worked with the Lost Shores was the commendations, the captain's commendations. Of course, you had to throw a whole bunch of stuff into the Mystic Forge, but you could get tokens, and you can use those tokens to buy what you wanted, which I thought was a good way to make the items accessible to even lower level characters. You know, maybe they can't use it now, but when that character gets up to level 40 or 60 or 80, they can use those, or even get the exotic stuff if you have enough tokens. But yeah, I think the token way is a good way to go. And we need to avoid having everyone in the same place at the same time. So one-time events are fun, but you know, everyone can't join them. So if you could extend those one-time events out, for example, it's a one-time event in the city, but it happens in multiple cities, so you can get the same loot. So for example, Tix is running around in the 5 or 6 different cities. You got 6 chances to find them, right? If he does the same event in the different cities, you got 6 chances to find them. Also, you can't have everybody in the same city at the same time, which is probably gonna happen, but yeah, at the end of the event. But what you want to do is get the people spread out and doing stuff all over the world. And I was thinking, if you could have Tix's something like his toys go crazy and they escape, and you have to go hunt them down. And then bring them back to him and get some tokens, and then you can use that to buy or craft or something like that. That might be a good way to do it. Similar to the way the Asura scientist made all those miniature creatures in the Sylvari starting area near the crafting with the golem, and yeah, I think that would be a fun way to like explore the world. Oh, look, I found a miniature. You go kill them and get a little token or something like that. You'd spread the people all over the place. You wouldn't have them, you know, wherever the key points were. You know, everybody in the Lost Shores went to those 3 points, and I couldn't get kill the conch guy and all this other stuff. So and I was all bugged, and that seemed kind of yeah, that didn't work out so well. So if you can have people just running around in the explorable area, and then returning to the cities and turning in their tokens or their candy cane shards or something, you know, chopping down trees for candy canes or something like that, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be good. It's got, what, the 2 weeks on there, so yeah. Also, as far as the lore goes, you know, you can have each city celebrating the Winter's Day for different reasons. Thought the Char could celebrate it as an opposite from the Flame Legion. You know, they celebrate ice because the Flame Legion was bad. Or the Norn can celebrate it for, like, you know, winter's difficult in hibernation, or the Asura. I was thinking they could do like the New Year brings the new staff prize, and humans have got their gods, and Sylvari is like they hibernate and they go back to the dream or something. But yeah, I think they can do it a lot better. I'm hoping that they do it. They learn from their mistakes and things that didn't work out so well. Let me know what you guys think would be fun or interesting, or what you want to see in the Winter's Day. I was thinking jumping puzzles in each city, made of ice, and then they'll melt later. You're jumping around the castles or moving through the tree or something like that. But anyway, this has been a Guild Wars Golem video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Kanpai.